What an atmosphere we've got. The fans have been here since dawn, and the stadium, the Faro Sol, is absolutely heaving. We're about to get set to set the grid for tomorrow's Grand Prix. It's qualifying day here in Mexico City.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Alonso, and we're in front of Leclerc, Piastri and Iwasa. Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 13.4. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Sargent and Norris. And just behind us are Leclerc, Hauger and Iwasa. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:13.1. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Norris, and we're in front of Sargent, Zhu and Alonso. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 12.7.
Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Bienvenidos to the most populous city in North America. The legendary Jim Clark won the first official F1 race back in 1963 here, and we've had a veritable who's who of winners ever since. It's Mexico City, and therefore the Mexico City Grand Prix. At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners then make a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking into the braking zones of Turn 1 and Turn 4. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Golden Boy completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sargent, Joe, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Stroll, Hauger, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Iwasa, Russell, Teo Pourchaire, Maloney, Martins, Magnussen, Leclerc, Deruvala, Bottas, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they... The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions can affect the lifespan of the tyres. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. situation on Martins. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car. Yellow flag. Green flag. In this lap, push now. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.9 seconds. Okay, you've got P5, P5. Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, so gap to the leader, 28.7 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 19 laps to go. Fernando is in for his stop. So you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Sargent's ahead of you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Our gap to first place, 8.1 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Second place, you're in second place. Lando ahead. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Sargent's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 12 laps to go. track, that's P1. Norris is behind you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
We can fight.
Yes, great drive, great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
Lando Norris, take a bow. At last, a winner in Formula One.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Our income's solid at the moment. We should start considering where we can look to invest the profits we're making back into the team. Thanks for handling that. The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out. Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
Stand by to see cars at more than 210 miles an hour blasting their way down the strip. F1 has taken over. It's F1 Fever, Las Vegas.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. And we're in front of Alonso, Leclerc and Porsche. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:29.6. Top 5 cars as things stand: Zhu, Stroll, Sargent, Hauger and Hamilton. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Hamilton, Russell and Iwasa. And just behind us are Norris, Alonso and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:33.3. Position rundown for you. The top 5 are Hamilton, Ocon, Stroll, Sargent and Zhu. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:40.0.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome along to Las Vegas. Saturday night's all right for driving. Well, it is here tonight as F1 takes over the entire city and the Formula One circus comes to town. 17 corners, 3 straights, 2 DRS zones and the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas as we race around the 3.8 miles of Sin City. The strip has been taken over to become a straight tonight, commanding top speeds of around 212 miles an hour. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Golden Boy completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Stroll, Sargent, Joe, Hauger, Iwasa, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Maloney, Norris, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Théo Pourchaire, Albon, Deruvala, Leclerc, Magnussen, Martins, Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 38.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're 8th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.4. Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship.
We can fight.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
And so the celebrations begin, and well-earned they are indeed. It might have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. And Las Vegas has its winner. And what a special victory that was, taking the checkered flag under the neon lights of Nevada.
Race win, fastest lap as well, so that extra point for them today. And what a masterful performance. They really showed a clean pair of heels to the rest of the opposition out there today. They had no answer for them.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
Thanks for handling that.